Any mention?
May
please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 24, Your Lordship. 24.
Prakash Sumer.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Mr. You have been coming to court these days?
Yes.
You have been coming to court these days?
This some issues, some there. Some problem was there.
Some problem was there. No objection?
Yeah, I'm not hearing this case.
You're on the case? Oh. Then why is standing there?
This I'm trying to mention.
Okay, yes. Yes.
This is item number 21.
You just want to know your John anymore. You keep on joining it every time.
You receive in this matters. Just I'm trying to hand over the file.
Yes, Mr. Kharwanlang.
You receive in this case. I'm trying to hand over the brief. You receive because
yes?
No cooperation. No cooperation.
Then you withdraw from the case.
So you receive.
Who's appearing here?
I just informed to the party.
What's the matter about?
So you receive
salary and all, my lord.
Then you withdraw it.
So you receive. I'll be withdrawing, but I'll just hand over the file to the party.
I hand over the file. Mr. Devnath submits that item 21. He is. What do you say?
So I am ready to hand over the file to the client. You receive.
He will be no longer conducting the instant matter, and has since handed over the file to the. You've handed the file.
No, I'll be
handing over the file. Yes, just the matter after 6 weeks. Yes. If he doesn't come, then.
No cooperation, you receive last 1 year.
Material instructions or regular instructions?
This no cooperation last 1 year. They're not coming. So.
Okay. My lord, I beg to mention item number 22, my lord.
Why you've been insisting this matter?
Out of station, my lord. So
you're there.
My lord,
how many years you put in now?
10 years, my lord.
Then?
After 2 weeks, my lord.
You'll argue the matter. Last time you took give
no, my lord. No, nothing.
You argue my next date.
My lord.
Yes, 2 weeks, yes.
Similar prayer for item number 29 as well, my lord.
29, any objection?
No, Your Lordship, I want to make mention of.
No objection, Your Lordship, in item 29.
No, not 29.
Okay, yes.
Your Lord. 23. May I please,
Yes.
Your Lordship?
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Item number 23.
23 you
And
want time here also, why?
This matter, my Mr. Paul is here, my lord. So.
Why on adjournment? You want adjournment? What do you want?
Yes, I am seeking
Why?
adjournment. No, I thought it will not be taken up, that's why.
Next week, okay.
Next.
1 week. Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 27, Your Lordship, on behalf of S. Walang.
Behalf of?
S. Walang. 27.
Your Lordship, we are appearing for respondent 225.
You have objection?
No, Your Lordship.
I'm praying 1 week time, Your Lordship.
Okay, 1 week's time.
Okay,
Yes.
Your Lordship.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 25. 3 week times may be given.
What's the matter about? School matter?
No, it's a VC matter.
VC matter? It can be disposed of.
Let it come after 2 weeks, my lord. We can dispose this matter.
Otherwise, we won't keep this matter pending.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, MS ML Plow prays that the matter be taken after 2 weeks. If further submits that the next date shall not take further adjournment. Okay?
May I please, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 26, Lordship.
Then what remains in the list?
No objection, Your Lordship.
After 2 weeks, Lordship.
Only 2 weeks? You'll mention again after 2 weeks. So take 4 weeks then. 4 weeks?
2 weeks, Lordship.
Or 6?
2 weeks.
save you the trouble of standing here. Yes.
Much more.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
May it please your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 19. Lordship, let this matter be come up next week.
Why? What's the matter about?
This is regarding dismissal from service, Your Lordship. The petitioner was dismissed from service
Where
for
was he working?
misappropriation of money. He was working in Meghalaya Rural Bank.
Since when was he dismissed?
He was dismissed since 22, if I'm 22.
On what charges dismissed?
Misappropriation of money, Your Lordship.
Oh. Why Mrs. D is not here? He's here.
Yes, he'll be coming, Your Lordship. He'll be coming, Your Lordship.
He'll be coming. He won't do the matter.
No, Your Lordship.
Number one, this is the first hearing matter. That's why it's the second hearing matters. Okay, 1 week, yes.
Similar prayer for item number 20, Your Lordship.
Become like a joke.
In case Mr. S. Deb is present, I'll object. Is he present?
He's present. He's there today.
I'll object.
Yes, we'll call it out when he comes. Yes. What is this, Mr. Thapa?
We were required to take instruction, my lord. Nothing concrete has come from them. My lord, I'm praying for a week's time, feeling which, my lord, we may have to withdraw from the case. Or in fact, even the case has to be withdrawn.
Last time they made a submission, they'll withdraw the case.
We said that, my lord, nothing, it appears that, my lord, this is, the work order has already been issued in favor of some other respondent.
So
in that view of the matter, my lord, we wanted to seek instruction from them and nothing concrete has come from them.
File, we'll dispose it off.
Well, I'm praying for a week's time, my lord.
See, Mr. Thapa, we can't just, become...
Well, if nothing comes from them, my lord, after 1 week also, my lord...
Instructions forever. You can't just string the court along. Like, yes, we're queuing for instructions. This is the last order.
I prayed for instruction on the last occasion, my lord.
Yes. He said that perhaps he'll not be interested in pursuing the matter. You won't be interested.
Well, I'm only seeking for a last chance, my lord. 1 week's time failing with, my lord.
Today submits a praise that we will out 3 days time to obtain instructions. Feeling which the matter...
appropriate orders, my lord, will follow.
List on Tuesday.
Did.
Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 28.
Number?
28.
Still some matter remains in the list for adjournment.
Your Lordship.
You pay his cost coming from Guwahati.
We have already informed.
They are delaying the matter for one reason and another.
Due to some personal difficulties, Your Lordship. The petitioner...
What's the matter about?
My lord, the matters regarding, they want to disclose, they have made a prayer for disclosing of the bank account and the amount lying in the name of the deceased person. And one civil suit is pending between the petitioner and the other respondents. It is still pending. So that is why they are lingering the matter, Your Lordship.
Your Lordship, due to some personal difficulties, Your Lordship.
Okay, whose personal difficulty?
The petitioner itself, Your Lordship. She is appearing...
In person?
Yes, she's appearing there.
In person?
Yes, in person.
Did they appear in person last time?
Last time, the previous one.
Last time didn't appear also?
No. Due to personal difficulties.
You are Z.A. Chaudhary?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Mr. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel submits that the petitioner who is appearing in person due to personal difficulty is not ready to conduct the matter today. He prays that the matter is after
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And then
after 1 week.
After next Friday, if possible, Lordship.
Next Friday is what, the 23rd?
24, sorry, it is 23rd, Lordship.
Hopefully this court will be there, it's 23rd, okay. Just send the information across that it has been apprised to the court that since the civil suit pending, maybe this matter, if it will be closed. And whatever reliefs you want, you can seek in civil court only. You can't have 2 parallel proceedings, okay?
Obliged, Lordship. On 23rd, Lordship.
Good. Here's 23.
Obliged, Lordship.
Supplementary list item number 1.
May I please, Your Lordship, this matter can come up on Monday for admission hearing, Your Lordship. We are supposed to take instruction.
What's the matter about?
This is with regard to the
Lordship, she has been.
Oh yes, you took part in the inquiry. Then?
Yes, this matter, this my senior counsel will address the issue.
She is not giving instructions.
Your Lordship, he will address the issue on Monday because today some difficulties is that he's not available today.
No, but she's taken part in inquiry.
Lordship, can you see my affidavit, Lordship?
Then we can't continue the interim order, MS Hajong.
Lordship,
We can't hold the other side to ransom.
there's a full-fledged inquiry, Your Lordship.
Only Monday for admission
There's a
hearing.
full-fledged inquiry conducted against her. She
And
participated.
participated. Given adequate opportunity.
Adequate opportunity, Your Lordship.
We also
Lordship, no
mentioned
relief.
here regarding the inquiry. We also mentioned in our affidavit also.
No,
In
but
our
no, you took
petition.
part in inquiry, correct?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, okay.
Come up on
it is
Monday.
Last chances.
Yes, Your Lordship.
As the last, M. Hajong today again has made a prayer to allow her to obtain final instructions.
Yes.
This is the third time.
Matters lingering.
On Monday for admission hearing, Your Lordship.
Yes, the matter for orders.
Interim order may be there, Your Lordship.
So still lingering unnecessarily. It is the matter on Monday.
No further adjournments.
Interim order.
No
Your
further
Lordship.
adjournments.
Interim order till Monday, yes.
Yes, Your Lordship. Not obliged.
Daily list item number 1.
My lord, this matter is regarding to issue of that expansion of road from my land and then authorization of my family and I. And last time your lordship had tried to settle this matter, but could not reach to any settlement.
Your Lordship, you see the order, page 23, page 24. This also has been passed by the then Deputy Chief Executive Member by himself alone. Type copy 24.
Yes.
So without going into the merits of the case,
this is in connection with what proceeding?
Yes,
filed by Darbar Shnong. Who's the parent of Darbar Shnong? That's what Morthlong Mensang. That means Darbar.
It is the arbitrary action of the Darbar Shnong that I challenged before the respondent 1, 2, 3 and then subsequently.
Oh, you take down, yes. We'll dispose the matter of.
Yes.
Remand is a council. You appear before the council and they will.
We will see to it.
Consider the matter. You're agreeable to that? Yes, no. What do you mean no? The order is palpably illegal because it's passed with one executive member only.
Plus, it's a civil dispute, Lordship.
Whatever it is, I mean, the thing is that just to give you some relief.
Sure, Lordship.
Yes, the grievance of the writ petitioner as projected in the incident petition is with the alleged forceful construction of a public footpath on the land of the petitioners, which they claim is without their consent. Stop. The further grievance, as this is the further grievance, other pictures are that on their objection, they have been subject to social boycott, and further the executive committee, district council, by an order dated 25th January 2024, has decided to allow further expansion of the said footpath for set
Motor-
footpath
motor-
from
motorable-
listen, for a footpath from a village road, village footpath to a regular motorable road. Done. Next paragraph. As the matter concerned public interest and the peace and harmony in the village, this court had called for the appearance of all the parties to try and resolve the matter, but the same was not successful. Stop. As such, the matter was posted for its adjudication hearing. Stop. Today, Mr. T.T. Ringo, Senior Counsel, for the respondents number
Number 1, 2, 3.
1
and 2.
Submitted that has fairly submitted that on a thorough examination of the materials, especially the impugn order, the same seems to be without any authority or jurisdiction, inasmuch as the order has been passed. The impugn order has been passed by an executive member sitting singly, when the Act has provided that any action of executive committee or orders pass should constitute of at least 2 members.
In terms of 31,
yes.
In terms of the rules, 61 rules, I think.
It's not their provision.
No, because this particular order, my lord, was not passed under any act as such. But my lord will come to page 17 of this book, the 1961 rules, my lord. 1951 rules.
61 rules.
Yes. Page 17, my lord.
Yes.
Rule 31.
Yes. Transaction of business.
Yes. Each member of the executive committee shall be entrusted with specific subjects, the allocation of the subjects being made by the CM. The executive committee shall be collectively responsible for all executive orders issued in the name of the district council in accordance with these rules, whether such orders are authorized by an individual member of the executive committee on a matter pertaining to his subject or as a result of a discussion. So, my lord, the executive member can act singly only if it is authorized by the executive committee.
Then just what did I write before? Huh? Resolution as much as the same has not been passed in accordance with Rule 31 of the Assam Meghalaya Autonomous Districts bracket Constitution District Council close bracket Rules 1951, which mandates that an order passed by an individual member of the executive committee on a matter pertaining to his subject the same should be in furtherance to a discussion or authorization, which appears to be absent in the case. Now for Emilium, yes, your orders impugn also. They should have come to you first.
No,
We have already passed the order. We have conducted the order inspection, I think, then based on the fact that it was public interest. As such, we have passed the order that the road construction may be proceeded.
You went against that before the council? The Darbar went?
Yes.
Where's the order of this Imship?
It is in page.
Page?
Page 80, translation is 81. I was aggrieved by this order and I went to the district council against this order.
But how come it's shown that the Darbar is the appellant in the order of the executive member?
No, I didn't say that
See,
I was the appellant.
Your impugn order. Impugn was seen. That means he took it up independently.
No. Actually, I had
the Darbar. You filed the application, Mr. Nomri. Where is the application?
What appears, Your Lordship, is like the district council had taken the matter by itself from the Darbar and asked me for explanation in this matter.
What happened to this order of Million 22nd February 2024?
I was against that order.
You filed an appeal?
I submitted my representation before the district council.
Where is that?
It is page.
So you can club it all together and tell him to. No, examine it. Yes.
Page 78.
Page 78.
And then it's page. Sorry, Your Lordship. Page 7.
78.
70.
No, where you said that you agree with the order of the Imam al-Lim. This order has gone against you.
Yes, Lordship.
Then?
Actually, it was taken by the headman again to the district council. Then I submit my clarification. It is in page 64 before the deputy.
See, the thing is that your complaint is dated 18th January, correct?
Yes.
Order of the Million 22nd February. So, subsequent to 22nd February, where's your petition challenging this order?
Actually, I was not the one who filed the application before the district council at that time. It was taken together as a complaint, verbal complaint before the district council.
No, 78 is your complaint for the district council.
78.
It's 78.
78.
Just get the facts right.
This page 64, you will just see that page 64. And translation copy is in page 68.
See, what court's trying to do is any number of complaints that are there, if they are against William or whether they are before the Ilaka, whatever, will put them all together. You place it for the executive committee, and they'll take a call after hearing you all. That's all.
Yes.
That's what this court's trying to do. Yes. So you kindly help the court where
this page 78.
78 is one. Right?
64 and page 68 is the translation copy. That the clarification. 64 is the original. 64.
Dated when this one? 64?
This is dated 5/12/2023.
So after C.M. Williams' order, nothing happened. It was left like that.
This is we went for actually a complaint is like verbal complaint even before the discussion.
Why this court's asking Mr. Dokurut is like this? Because the order was passed against you by the CM, correct?
Yes.
Then you agree with that order. You didn't file a political appeal against that order.
I did
and
not.
Then, but the district council had taken up the matter on your earlier complaints.
Yes. On my verbal complaint.
On your verbal and other written complaints, and passed an order without taking this other order in consideration also. Correct? Because you never preferred an appeal against that. Is that correct, Mr. Nongri? Yes?
No special.
Why didn't prefer an appeal? The order only came after that.
No. Actually, Your Lordship, this
yes,
matter was together taken at the same time by this council also.
Yes. Yes, because with the so rules. Yes. Next paragraph. Ms. P. Dukrut, at this juncture, P. Dukrut and Council of the at this juncture has taken this court through the various complaints that have been filed before the executive member in charge Lake Administration. The first being 5th December 23 and a second being 18th January 2024, complaining about the actions of the headman. Respondent number?
Respondent number 4.
Number 4. Complaining action of number 4 in constructing the road. He further submits that the matter also come up before the Darbar of this EM of Memorandum, respondent number 3, who by order dated 22nd February 2024 had instructed the respondent number 4 look into the matter and to comply with the impugned order dated
This Council 25th January
2024. Next paragraph. On behalf of the respondent number 4, or respondent number 3, M. William, Mr. Dev Jarwa has no submissions. He submits that the matter as it appeared before the said respondent had been passed after the proceedings had already concluded before the District Council. Next, Mr. Philemon Nongbri on behalf of respondent number 4, also in his submissions, has submitted that the entire matter, concerning the road, was in public interest, and that there is no intention or any action on the part of the respondents to deprive the writ petitioners of any schemes or that has been any social authorization, correct? As alleged. With regard to submission made by the National Council, he concurs with the same, that the same appears to be without jurisdiction. Yes.
I was confused. I made that mistake of saying that order of the page 80 of the Malay's imship. Actually, that is not the order. That after this order was passed by the impugned order by the District Council, this order, page 80, was again public notice was given to the village. Actually, the real impugned is in page 43, where the order 22nd September 2022. I'm sorry. That is the impugned on page 43. And then thereafter, on the page 43, I'll take first page 43.
Yes.
That page 43 is that impugned order. And then we made a verbal complaint and then another complaint before the District Council. And District Council had issued a notice on page 62.
At least you got the facts right.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Your Lordship. I'm sorry, I was a little bit confused. That page 62, it was the...
Did you change that part, Mr. What do you say the matter had appeared before the CM William? You know? Yes. Wait. Has taken to the various complaints. Where's the first complaint? 22.
That is the order. The first complaint, it is in page 39. Acting
Yes,
in Malay.
No, before that, we've taken this code through. Before taken code, which complaint has been filed, which started initially with a complaint before the respondent number 3 on 1st March 2022. And proceedings thereof had resulted in an order dated
22nd
22/9/2022, whereby what is the direction here? Whereby
The parties
the parties directed to reach an understanding and not cause further disturbances. Thereafter, he submits further complaints. The other one before on that 23, further complaints, verbal and otherwise, were filed before. Yes. On Pune. Yeah. No. The matter was then the impugn order was then passed by the EM in charge dated, that impugn order is dated
25th January
25
January
1 2024. It also submitted that as Emilium thereafter by another order dated, whereas that February 22nd February 2020. It's also further submitted that respondent number 3 also by notice dated 22/2/2024 had also instructed Rich Headman look to the matter so that there would be no violation of the order given by the respondent by the executive committee. So then the other submits are being right. Then W. Jurwa. Yes, they have no statement, and in as much as the matter already, as much as the matter already been concluded before the said respondent and was seized by the district council. Yes. Stop. Then. What is covered authorization? Yes. Next paragraph. I've heard that council with the parties also examined the entire materials on record. Stop. It appears that the entire dispute has arisen with regard to the use of the villages of the village footpath. With regard with the proposed expansion of the village footpath used by the villagers through the petitioner's land. Now the road, which is sought to be expanded into a motorable road. As observed above, no attempts have been made to try and resolve the matter, inasmuch as the same concerns public interests and the well-being of other villagers. The same having borne no fruit, the matter had then proceeded before this court. Today, however, on the submissions of the parties, especially the submission of the Senior Council with regard to the validity of the impugn order, judgment order, this matter therefore will necessarily have to be remanded back to the executive committee to take a fresh decision. To take a fresh decision after hearing all the parties concerned. So, you said the road's already complete.
Not yet.
No, it's already a road. Yes, that's it. That's recorded. Yes, Hamna. Will necessarily, as it is patently, as is patent on the face of the order itself, that the same has been authored by a single member without any reference to any discussion or authority vested on him as per Rule 31 of those Constitutional Council rules. So, next paragraph. In this view of the matter, therefore, the executive committee is directed to. When you can appear before them?
Next 2 weeks can appear.
Next 2 weeks. You fix a date, yes. Because the parties are put to notice to appear before the learned member in charge Eleka administration on so on which date?
After 2 weeks. Next week.
After 2 weeks on so and so.
After
2 weeks on so and so. So that the matter can proceed. So it is expected that this point number 2 shall deal with the matter expeditiously, according to the interests of all the parties concerned, and offering them adequate opportunity. Yes. You're disturbing.
We are not disturbing. Actually, the expansion is that is an allegation. Your lordship.
Who's going to the village?
No, your lordship. That was done only in protest at that time. It was not collecting. That is, it was done in protest at that time, just one day today, because I don't want to give that road. I said, if you want to take this road, then pay for me, because I bought this property by my hard-earned money. Now you just come and take without my consent.
Mr. Ndo, when it goes, tell them that maybe they can be compensated also.
But yes.
With another suitable piece of land from the village land only.
I'm a poor man, your lordship. If they give me another property also, I would be happy. I have 6, 7 children.
Examine that aspect.
We'll examine.
Yes, to compensate for the well-being, yes. We'll put on, yes. It's understood that the in the interests of in public interest and
I will not disturb.
In consideration for maintenance of peace and harmony in the village, both the parties shall not disturb each other. Yes.
But they should not further do the construction.
Each other, yes.
They should not do further construction on that road.
Civil suits pending.
No civil suit. They should not do.
Anyway, we'll correct the order. Yes.
Item number 2.
I think you confused the court enough with all the complaints.
Please, my lord. My lord, I have filed my rejoinder affidavit.
The pleadings are complete now, my lord.
Parties pleadings are complete. This matter for hearing on.
Obliged.
Item number 4.
Lordship, in this matter, Lordship, we are supposed to file the rejoinder. In fact, Lordship, the rejoinder is ready. Lordship, I'm praying 1 week's time, Lordship. It's ready, Lordship.
How many times you prayed?
2 times, Lordship.
Okay, last final opportunity allowed for rejoinder. This for 2 weeks.
Lordship.
Item number 5.
Wait, please, your lordship. Your lordship, I'm praying for 1 week's time to file our affidavit.
Yeah, objection? No.
No, Lordship.
Yes, for 2 weeks time is prayed allowed.
Obliged, your lordship.
6.
Yes, Dr. Muzika.
Well, I'm praying for some more time already.
What happened?
I had a file a small reply, my lord. 1 week's time, 5 days time also I'll file.
Restriction of time.
My lord. For extension of time.
Extension of time.
Yes, Dr. Mojika, Mojika for the the DCI prays for the Lord for the on to file a small affidavit. Yes.
All right.
7.
The affidavit. Is that contempt matter, Lordship, whereby till date have not been reinstated, Lordship? Lordship, they have placed me again under fresh suspension, Lordship.
If fresh orders come out,
we have filed that. Lordship, kindly come to page 11 of the affidavit, Lordship. It's next to my petition as well.
where's the fresh suspension order? This is the only order.
Lordship, kindly come to my petition, Lordship.
This is the only order, fresh suspension, 30th August 24.
Lordship, your Lordship orders for reinstatement is 16/7/2024. Lordship.
No, this 30th August.
Lordship. Lordship, kindly see.
They have revoked it, see. The things that starts at the in-person so-and-so, vice chancellor please to revoke suspension order.
Lordship.
In compliance code of so-and-so. And so what they have done is placed in fresh suspension.
Fresh suspension.
So the other matters closed then.
Lordship, the wording is revoke, Lordship. There's no question of revocation of the suspension order, whereby since your Lordship has already revoked that order, Lordship, kindly come to your Lordship's order at page 9 of my petition, Lordship.
Who's the contender here?
BC and the register.
BC and the register.
BC, where is he now? He's in town.
Lordship, kindly come to page 16 of my contempt application.
Page?
Page 16, Lordship.
Yes.
Para 10, Lordship.
Yes.
Para 10 of your Lordship's order, Lordship. As such, in view of the fact that no order of review has been passed within 90 days, the suspension is no longer valid and the petitioner is liable to be reinstated forward, Lordship. Notwithstanding the fact that is facing serious criminal charges and inquiry also pending before the ICC, Lordship. So, Lordship, your order is very clear that he should be reinstated forward, Lordship. Now, what they've done is, Lordship, after this order, Lordship, at page 19.
C11.
11, your Lordship.
But this order shall be taken to preclude respondents from taking such further actions necessary under law.
Lordship, this para 11 is modified, your Lordship, by the Honorable Division Bench order, Lordship. That order will find at page 21, Lordship. I prefer an appeal challenging the particular paragraph 11 of your Lordship's order.
What does it say?
Lordship, page 23 will be relevant, Lordship. It follows from the rules that revocation or setting aside, Lordship.
Exactly, not because of this clarification, the contempt is not lie.
Lordship, but the order, Lordship, the fresh suspension order, Lordship, it does not say about any fresh complaint, Lordship. There's no fresh complaint as on date, Lordship.
Just read this. Rule 10 in Part 4D is suspension. Rule 5 stipulates that if during continuation of suspension, another proceeding is started against the delinquent, and speed suspension in spite of revocation, what other proceeding? What records are there?
Lordship, if I can submit, Lordship, the second paragraph, Lordship, of page 23, Lordship, it says that suspension can be only if there's a different cause of action, Lordship, but there cannot be any fresh suspension on a same cause of action, Lordship. There's no fresh complaint against me, Lordship.
No, it's future. See, the thing is that's not fresh complaint. It's supposed proceedings and ICC, whatever other things have come up. We'll need the records, Mr. Sen.
Lordship,
if contempt is made out, then we'll have to issue notice for contempt now under the rules.
No, my lord, yes. If I can just
Ram
point out, my
Fasai,
lord, why?
Ram Fasai was made out.
Yes, my lord, I understand. No, even there are, my lord, two grounds, my lord. What happened, my lord, this man, there was a, my lord, FIR lodged before the police, Molai police stations, my lord, for sexually assaulting a lady coach of the university. Now, my lord, police has arrested him, and lordship we know under CCS, my lord, the consequences of under detention more than 24 hours. Under the deemed provision, he was placed under. Not on any allegation, we have not looked into it, my lord. By operation of law, he was placed under suspension. Now that suspension, my lord, remain in place. He filed a writ petition. His contention that the required to be reviewed, no review was done. So my lord has looked into it. He said yes, 90 days has expired, but given the liberty, my lord, that paragraph 13, look into it. So the matter was placed before the EC, my lord. Now EC looked into it. In the meantime, what happened, my lord? There was a, my lord, inquiry by the Internal Complaint Committee under the Sexual Harassment Act. That report also came before the Executive Council. Now, so far the deemed suspension, my lord, they looked into the order passed by my lord, and considering 90 days, they had revoked. But in the meantime, my lord, the ICC report was also there. There was serious, my lord, a prima facie case which called for a, my lord. That's how he has been placed under suspension. Secondly, my lord, the division bench order, whatever clarification, my lord, that will not help him. And secondly, this clarification came much after the decision taken by the Executive Council.
Lordship, the fresh suspension.
You have not challenged this fresh suspension.
No, he has not challenged.
No,
Lordship.
Then
only way he can
has
challenge
been
it.
clarified by the Honorable Division Bench order.
When was this order passed, that fresh suspension?
It's 30th August 24, Lordship.
30th August
2024.
And this division bench order was passed
28/1/2025.
Then
Lordship, it pertains to the same cause of action. It pertains from these.
In contempt, we can't pass orders. We can only punish them for violation if it's clear. Mr. Nongpur, that's all.
Lordship, kindly come to the order, Lordship.
Contempt jurisdiction. You have not chosen to challenge it. We'll give you one more opportunity, or we'll close it. That's all.
Lordship, the order says is
now he has filed a case even in the level court.
That is a different proceeding.
Yes. Just after 1 week, allow the petitioner's counsel to obtain instructions. You have not. This is. You should have pointed out first that a division bench order came after the order of suspension.
Because your lordship's order at
Mr. Nongpur, please understand. Contempt jurisdiction is very narrow. We can't pass orders giving directions. And contempt between the court and the contemptor. If the court is satisfied there's no contempt, we'll dismiss it. That's it.
I'll take instructions.
Item number 8.
You haven't challenged the order. You agree with that order. Even if we call contempt, the order stands.
In this case, my lord, affidavit is not yet filed, my lord. Almost, my lord, half a dozen adjournment, your lordships. This is a case, my lord, where the senior case has not been considered for promotions.
2, 5, and 6.
Lordship, I'm for 5 and 6 for the private respondent.
It's almost, my lord, 6 adjournments.
Just receive instruction to because they had a change of dispensation.
Only let it come, my lord. My only
Mr. R. Hassad is present today on behalf of respondent 1 to 4. You file affidavit, Mr. Nongpur.
Lordship, this is my second appearance, Lordship.
Yes, and he prays without 2 weeks' time to file affidavit. Similar praise made by Mr. Nongpur for response 5 and 6. This of 2 weeks. Yeah.
Obliged.
9.
Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, this matter pertains to the termination of service from the DAMU, which is a scheme implemented by the Department of Agriculture. On the last occasion, the union was supposed to obtain instructions as regards to the interim prayer, Your Lordship.
Interim prayer is what?
Interim prayer is...
Agromet.
The interim prayer is for allowing me to continue my service in accordance with the others which are similarly situated, Lordship.
Oh yes.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes, Dr. Mosika. Yeah, according to the petitioner, Under the same scheme, other similarly situated employees who are upon different parts of India have been allowed to continue. Very instructions.
But I've not received, my lord.
Lordship, if we look at page number 44 of my writ petition, which is annexure 14, I think the instructions are clear there, Your Lordship, where the similarly situated persons have been allowed to
Yes, we've seen
resume their
that.
services. Yes, Your Lordship.
Where's the orders from the High Court?
It's there, Your Lordship, in page number. The Delhi High Court is at page number 37, Your Lordship, annexure 11. Orissa, it's at annexure 13, page number 42.
You've seen the order?
But kindly come to time till Monday, Tuesday, my lord.
The matter has been sought for
No,
time
the other
for
High
around
Courts
3
are
or
since
3
last year, February 24 orders. my lord.
Exactly, whatever it is. But then what?
Just till Monday, Tuesday, my lord.
If
I'll try to get
if
some.
it's working exactly the same scheme, should be
Exactly,
able
Your
to the
Lordship.
same order. Yes, Dr. Mosika to express difficulty in as much as he's yet to receive instructions. He however says they will allow 3 days time to obtain the same. This is the matter on Wednesday next. Positive for specific instructions.
Deeply obliged.
Item number 10.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I'm praying for a further 2 weeks' time to file an affidavit.
How many times they've taken?
This is the third time the matter is listed, Your Lordship.
Any urgency?
No urgency.
No urgency. I've paid for the 2 weeks time now for affidavit by chief respondent.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes, thereafter also.
11.
May please watch. Watch, I pay for some more time to file my affidavit.
Number 6.
After 2 weeks, time. Similar prayer, Lordship, for respondent number 4 and 5, Lordship.
What's the matter about?
This matter is regarding the MCS results declared this year, my lord. There were 35 vacancies.
Okay.
2 vacancies were
Scheduled caste.
scheduled caste, my lord.
That was given to other scheduled tribes.
Both the seats were given to other scheduled tribes. 2 seats were vacant for other scheduled tribes and scheduled castes combined. Both the seats were given to other scheduled tribes.
So among the scheduled castes, you're top. I mean, you're there. In the,
We have applied
one
for-
seat was given to scheduled caste, you have got the appointment. That's your case.
Our contention is that one of the seats ought to have been given to the scheduled.
If it had been given, would you have qualified for that?
We have applied for RTI for the marks and all. They have not disclosed the marks, my lord. So we have
Because
filed
if,
it.
suppose we go to entire exercise and find out even if they'd reserved one seat, they'd kept one seat for scheduled caste, you would not qualify, then what will happen?
Then one seat ought to have been applied to the given to the scheduled caste
You
category.
appeared for the interview.
Yes, my lord.
When are you going to file an affidavit?
Lordship, the draft is already ready. I'm just waiting for the.
An
vetting of
MPSC?
Lordship,
No instructions till date.
we have received instruction, Lordship. We'll be filing out.
And Mr. Marak appearing for whom?
I'm for respondent number 6.
Successful candidate.
He's one of the other scheduled tribe.
Coach.
Rama, Lordship.
Rava. Yes, Mr. H. Karwanlang on behalf of the respondents 1, 2, 3, Mr. Chanda for 4 and 5, and Mr. Emar Marak for not further 2 weeks' time to affidavit. As the matter is expected that next date, after should be on board.
Much obliged.
Oblige.
Yes.
Item 12.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, as your lordship has earlier directed us to file an affidavit regarding service of notice on the respondent number 4, 5 and 6, we have filed it, lordship.
They've been served?
Yes.
Who's appearing for them?
Nobody
No,
till date has appeared for them, lordship.
PDF?
No, nobody has
Till date.
appeared.
Mr. Pidas is noted that pursuant to order dated 24/04/2025, an affidavit indicating service on behalf of respondent 4 to 6 has since been filed. However, there is no appearance on their behalf today. Yes.
On last occasion, I placed the decision, my lord. Here, ED as well as Nagaland police were in dispute, my lord, and Nagaland police before the Guwahati High Court has given no objection, and so the Guwahati High Court has allowed the writ petition, my lord. But here, since Telangana is not appeared, if lordship.
Telangana.
4, 5, and 6, my lord.
4, 5, and 6, lordship.
Telangana police.
May come up for final hearing on next week.
Similar order.
But
today is the first date, my lord.
There is no NOC in this case, no?
No, you want the money to be kept before the what's the
I'm for ED, my lord. We have written to them that please deposit the money in our account. They are saying that there is a direction from Telangana police also and from us also, so where to give?
No, since you will just wait one more date.
Yes, lordship. On next week, lordship, if possible.
Yes.
Lordship, your lordship were kind enough to fix another matter on 13. Yes, can it be taken up on 13, lordship?
This is the matter on 30th?
No, 3030, lordship.
Yes, so this is the matter. C0 to await appearance of the response 46, yes.
3023. Obliged, lordship.
13.
Yes, Chanda.
This matter is squarely covered by your lordship written that passed on 17 2025. We have been written to the benefit of past authority on the pretext of redirection and upgradation. The judgment recently passed, they are left out employees by law, recently passed page 272 in the petition number 418 of 2024, annexure 8. Annexure 8 and given page is 277. I am asking for a similar order. Lordship, page 272, annexure 8, and relevant page is 277.
77.
Exactly same order I am asking.
It appears that this is a covered case, my lord. But my lord, my instruction is that to seek for some time for affidavit, my lord. Lots of times for 2 weeks time.
Affidavit? Why? Though it's not disputed that the matter is covered by the judgments of this court, past WPC number 418 of 2024, Dr. M. Hosika to be praised for 1 week's time.
2 weeks.
2 weeks time to put an affidavit on record. Yes. In interest of justice, next paragraph, 2 weeks. Final opportunity time, a final opportunity of 2 weeks is given to place affidavit on record. Let them place affidavit on record, 2 weeks will give same order. Yes.
My lord. All right.
14.
Please, lordship. As per the last order, I have taken a step to issue the notice to the sub-notice for private disciplinary report, your lordship.
Received.
I'm still awaiting because.
Yes, officer indicates that notice is yet to be service yet to be complete on the fund number 4. Anything else you know?
Nothing.
Affidavit?
I will pay some time, my lord, for filing my affidavit.
And we have one please for the 2 weeks time for affidavit. Just after 2 weeks for affidavit and for service report on fund number 4. Yes.
Much blessed, lordship.
15.
Okay.
My lord, here unnecessary documents have been demanded from the petitioner, my lord. The criminal case was quashed by this honorable court, and thereafter, my lord, he has submitted his attestation form. He passed in the recruitment test. He was given a provisional appointment order also, my lord. Thereafter, as per the required norms, attestation form was to be filled up. I have filled up the attestation form.
Affidavit?
No, my lord.
Well, I have not received instructions.
Not instructions.
Some more time.
This he is already losing 2 batches of the training.
Because CISF is not there in Meghalaya. I have written to Guwahati office.
CISF or BSF?
CISF.
It's maintainable, is it here? Then?
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Because CISF also comes under para.
No, but CISF does it have any representation here in Shillong?
My lord, it's
only in Umroi airport, but there's a small unit, but they are not headquarters or something.
They'll have to file in Guwahati. Yes, Mr. Yubin.
My lord, the cause of actions is a Shillong, my lord. The boy is from temporary of Shillong, my lord. And even the criminal cases that was registered.
He stays in Qatar.
That's a permanent address, my lord.
Then?
That's a permanent
No,
address.
just go to count. Now he's just in Peace Bazaar.
My lord.
Where in Peace Bazaar also don't know. Just he's in Peace Bazaar. He just written here resident of Peace Bazaar.
Recruitment is from Jharkhand, my lord.
Then?
I'll have it tomorrow, 10 days time. My lord.
Yes, Dr. N. Mozika Leonard, the Leonard GSGI, has submitted praise that made out 2 weeks for attempt to obtain instructions. So the question of jurisdiction also has also been raised by the DSGI. Yes, this after 2 weeks for instructions. Yes, examine that also.
My lord, my lord.
16.
So this is a Nehu matter, my lord. Affidavits have not come. Yes.
May it please your lordship. Your lordship, I'm praying for 2 weeks' time to file your affidavit.
Further 2 weeks' time has been allowed for affidavit. Is that after?
Obliged.
17.
I'll pray some time, my lord, to file my affidavit.
What matter about?
It's a Gaupura matter, your lordship. Here I'm aggrieved with the
Gaupura matter?
Gaupura matter, your lordship.
Gaupura matter?
Gaupura matter.
Yes, sir. As prayed for the 2 weeks' time is allowed.
Lordship, regarding the private respondent number 4, you have taken step on.
Oh, there's a private respondent also?
Yes, your lordship.
Oh, yes.
We'll pray for 3 weeks' time, my lord. Yes. This is first time I'm asking for time.
The office note indicates that service not complete respondent number 4. So, Ms. S. Day, on behalf of respondent 1 to 3, prays for further 3 weeks' time to file affidavit. Prayer allowed just for 3 weeks for affidavit and for appearance respondent number 4 is.
Hello.
A service report.
Your lordship.
18.
May it please your lordship. Your lordship, in this case, we are entering appearance on behalf of respondent number 3 and 4, your lordship.
What about 5?
And we'll be filing our power during the course of
3
the
and
day.
4.
3 and 4, your lordship.
One second.
Interim order is there, your lordship.
You are appearing for headman and for secretary.
Secretary.
Yeah, today MS is Katsing as appearance Katsing on behalf of respondent 3 and 4. It's up for respondent number 5. Such service complete on the respondents. What do you want to file affidavit? Mr. Khas? No. You won't file. What about Katsing you file?
Your lordship, if it's required, your lordship.
It's not required for affidavit also.
Because your lordship, we are yet to.
Prays for and it's allowed 2 weeks time to obtain instructions or to file affidavit. Similarly for the respondent number 5.
Interim order will be extended.
Interim order is there?
Yes, your lordship.
Interim order evening shall be extended till next date. Yes.
Much obliged, your lordship.
Hearing. Item 20.
Please, your lordship.
Lordship, this is a petition essentially claiming for a compassionate appointment or some other relief. When the petitioner, Lordship, she is the wife of a deceased police employee who died on duty in 2013, Lordship. Representation was filed immediately thereafter. For 7 years or so, they had processed it. In the meantime, I got all my certificates and other things from the DC office and all. And finally, they came to reject it, saying that the scheme is abolished, Lordship.
No, on commercial ground is the question. The scheme lapsed and stopped in 2011.
Yes, Lordship. So, my humble submission is, Lordship,
they made me wait for around 7 to 8 years processing. It will be considered.
Were you given any kind of temporary employment after?
Nothing, Lordship. I had immediately filed a representation. They processed my.
There's no scheme in the government for these people who have,
My lords, they've received some. They're receiving pension,
no.
my lords.
There's no kind of scheme for
No.
some employment for these people who he died. How?
He died in.
My lords, he had taken leave. He was posted in Agra and he had taken leave on the very day. He had boarded the train and he.
He didn't die in action. He died
No.
while-
Yes.
But it was confirmed by the police authorities that it is
It is to be
considered to be on
deemed.
duty.
Deemed to
So
be
that is
on
not a
duty.
disputed position. Rejection is only on a simple ground that scheme is abolished.
No, he disappeared. Or his body was found.
No, found. He died in a railway accident.
He fell off the train.
Yes,
my lords.
While on.
On leave, he had taken availed 15 days casual leave and 10 days additional casual leave with effect from 19/4 to 2013, and he died the very same day, my lords.
But he took casual leave.
Yes.
It has been
My lords,
declared by the police that it is on to be treated as on duty. That is not in dispute. Lordship will see page 35 of my writ petition. Page 35, annexure 3. If I may read from the second paragraph, Lordship. It may be mentioned that late so-and-so, who was deployed at so-and-so New Delhi, availed 25 days of casual leave, including additional casual leave of so-and-so to so-and-so, left Delhi for home. Unfortunately, while on the journey, the BNC fell down from the train near Agra and sustained injuries. He was taken to hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. Since the BNC died while on leave, it may be considered that he died on duty. So this is by the state government. It's a declaration, Lordship.
Where is that?
In the last line of page 35.
The last line.
Since the BNC died while on leave, it is considered that he died on duty.
Right.
It is therefore requested that a petition may be
Have
considered.
you answered the representation?
Representation. So this was this came, Lordship, in 2022. Lordship will kindly see the
page.
Yes, page 47 is the internal communication. Page 47, annexure 10. In 2021, this is an internal communication marked to me, Lordship, that I am directed to forward a copy of so-and-so received from Deputy Secretary Government of Meghalaya and to say that government regrets its inability to agree to the proposal of appointment on compassionate ground in respect of Srimati so-and-so, as the scheme for employment on compassionate ground stands abolished with effect from such and such. And
that's correct, 21. This is past 21. You came to court in.
After this, after that, I filed yet another appeal that has been also rejected, Lordship, again at page 49.
You've got all your. Are you getting family pension now?
I am getting, because what had happened, Lordship,
Are you getting? You got a terminal benefit?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
He is. My lords, it is
mentioned
there
in
in
my
his
writ
petition that
Have you
he's.
filed affidavit?
My lords, I have filed my.
Let's see affidavit.
Affidavit is, Lordship, recitals of judgments, if I may so say.
Judgment?
Of
My lords, because
Supreme Court
the petitioner put forward the basis of the petition is of three folds, my lords. One, that there were some appointments made on compassionate grounds after 2010. Two, there was the Meghalaya planning. There was the fifth pay commission recommendation. That was there in the petition, and my lords, the fact that the concerned officer died in harness. These were the three grounds in the petition, my lords. So those have been answered. Firstly, the planning commission's recommendation are only recommendatory, my lords, for which I have placed judgments, my lords.
No, now where's your on facts?
My lords, here I have.
This is just.
It's in his petition itself. It is in the
No,
petition.
I mean, like, you've just given a list of judgments.
Essentially, Lordship.
And my lords,
This don't define affidavit to place judgments. That's actually the practice of government affidavits now in this court. They quote, like extensively from judgments while answering affidavits. Affidavits are supposed to be on facts only.
Lordship, it is
the law
in-
will follow the facts.
Perhaps
It's not
to-
that you intersperse the facts on the law, and you cloud the entire issue.
Lordship, the petitioner had himself stated in paragraph 4 of the petition that he's receiving 11,000 per month.
You receive
There
it,
was nothing to place other than
So
that.
I'm only saying, Lordship, if they are not considering my compassionate appointment on a permanent basis, at least for the time being, or let them give
My
them the
lord's
ex gratia.
compassionate
ex gratia.
appointment is for immediate succor.
You won't get it. He
This
didn't
is
die.
13 years already.
He died when?
2013.
Oh, then Mr. Deb, sorry.
No, only, Lordship, the thing is, immediately I had applied.
There's no question of equity. There's no question of, of equality now. It's already 11 years.
Lordship, I had not caused any delay on my part. I had immediately
They've
filed
already answered
my application.
they've
They took
answered.
8 years to answer, Lordship.
There's no recourse because there's no scheme available now. Number one.
Actually, they can
Number two,
consider
it's
the-
not a question they've been left without any. You've not been left destitute.
Lordship, because family pension also situation is, Lordship, my husband worked for 6 years only, so I am not really 5 years. I am not entitled for the regular pension.
So what are you getting now?
I am just getting a lump sum of 11,000.
Are you a housewife?
I am a housewife. I am.
No, my lords, he's receiving a monthly pension. I have the
I'm saying
instructions.
I stated in my petition.
My lords, can you...
Where's that in your petition, in your affidavit?
No, my lords, actually that had come up from my lords and I had sought instructions.
There
from-
should be in the affidavit straight away that
I'll
there's
file
not a
another...
question of-
I'll
compassionate ground is what? Compassionate ground, the basic compassionate ground
My
is
lords,
where the scheme exists is where suppose employee loses his life or some reason dies in harness, correct? So then to tide over the financial crisis and difficulties that a family might have.
Yes, my
One
lords.
of the members are taken again. Compassionate ground loses its entire relevance if it's over a period of years. I mean, they've survived.
That's right,
and if
my
they're
lords.
getting financial succor,
They
then
are,
there's-
my lords.
There's no need for any
My lords.
constant compassionate ground.
Kindly,
but
my
that does
lords.
not come in affidavit at all.
My lords, because this had fallen from my lords in another hearing, in the previous hearing, and I had... that is when I had sought instructions.
So if you want to,
My lords, they are
tackle
receiving a
compassionate
monthly
ground
pension.
Cases, it turns
My
on
lords, they are receiving 3,000 something, and that too, my lords, it's because they're not entitled to pension before 10 years of service. It is out of the magnanimity of the state that she's receiving a finite amount.
Yes, Mr. Day.
I don't have a copy of that also, Lordship, because in what was stated in my petition is some amount he is receiving, that is
You
disclosed in
receive 64,000, your salary, GCRG 18,000, MP.
Yeah, those I have
SSS,
not disputed.
The scheme nearly 1 lakh. Then you're getting provisional family pension now, which may be revised. You got GPF also.
My lords, the state has done all it could, my lords.
They can consider it once, Lordship, in view
Consider
of
what?
the fifth
But
pay,
nothing remains consideration.
fifth pay recommendations
Nothing,
and
my
the
lords, nothing, my lords.
From 2013 till 2022, Lordship, they kept me waiting. Had they, when I submitted my application in 2013, the scheme was abolished. They could have simply told me that.
Craving indulgence, my lord. My lord, in a previous matter, my lords had said that just because I grant interim relief does not mean I cannot dismiss the matter later.
Absolutely, but
And that's exactly
here
what
they
happened
made
here.
They made me go to the DC office, get a certificate showing that I don't have a source of income. They had it processed through police authorities.
You're trying to help you.
Lordship, yes. So,
Then-
and then lastly, they
Then
rejected
if,
in one line.
if there's no avenue to help, then what to do? We'll dispose it off.
Kindly,
Lordship,
my lord. Yes, my lord.
just give a direction to consider it on a compassionate basis. If they don't consider it, then Lordship, that is a
The state has
different
been
thing.
compassionate, my lords.
Because my after I have obtained all these the financial certificates and all from the DC, I have made another representation, including.
See, that's a similar case, but the thing was that it was a teacher who was shot in front of.
Yes.
That was
yes,
my
my
lord.
lords.
Yes,
That's
yes.
your case only.
Yes, there he was appointed already.
Yes,
and
that is why this court directed that because of the extreme circumstances
Right,
of which
right.
a brutal way he was killed in whatever. So those are different things. And there are schemes for victims of terrorist attack. Pressure payments are there. So every state has its own scheme.
Their lordship slightly different because she was already appointed and subsequently.
Yes, that's why the school is asking whether you're given. That's only.
No, here no such.
Yeah.
Even the deputy commissioner has given a certificate at page 44 for consideration of.
They'll give consideration. What they do? You go to office, say, okay, fine. Like asking for those scope consideration also.
So, lordship may dispose it off with a direction to the respondents to consider it on a compassionate basis. We cannot be a blanket ban, lordship. All across the states, central government, everyone has a compassionate. So that is.
After 12 years, that does not stand, my lords.
Yes, take down. I think I was told this. The petitioner before this court praying for directions for consideration by the respondents for appointment in any suitable vacant posts in the Meghalaya police, basically on the ground of compassionate appointment. Stop. The brief facts of the case are that the deceased husband of the petitioner was serving in the Meghalaya police since 2008. Had met with an accident while on leave and expired on 19/4/2013. Stop. This incident, as the incident happened while the deceased employee was on leave, the respondents, Assistant Commandant's respondent number, or Commandant,
The commandant is respondent 6. Number 6, respondent 6.
Number 6 considered the same. Consider that he died on duty. Stop. Next paragraph. Mr. S. Deb, on behalf of the writ petitioner, has submitted an the writ petitioner thereafter had approached the authorities to consider the appointment, and in this regard had filed a representation in 10/10/2014 addressed to respondent number 6 10/10/2014 and again on 10/6/2016 on 10/2014 on 10/14 to the before the respondent number 6. And that pursuant to said representation, a recommendation was given by the police also.
That is at page 35.
A recommendation had been given for consideration of the petitioner's case. So it is also submitted that where she said the recommendation by the government?
Lordship, page 43.
You submitted that.
43 and 44.
43?
Yes, this is the Deputy Commissioner has sent it to the Commandant itself. And the certificate is at page 44.
Submitted that certificate showing the financial hardship of the petitioner was also issued by the Additional Deputy Commissioner on 10/7/2018. The class is submitted that the however it is also Mr. It is then submitted that though long years have passed, nothing has been forthcoming, as the respondents have taken a stand that with the expiry of the employment the scheme for employment partial ground, the petitioner cannot be accommodated. He finally prays that orders that directions be issued for consideration of the case of the petitioner for appointment MS S. Sham, counsel for the GA, in reply has submitted that with the cessation SCESS-ETN of the scheme under compassionate ground, which was abolished with effect from 24/11/2010. The proposal for appointment of the writ petitioner was rejected. So, she with us submits that it is not a case that the writ petitioner has been left destitute or without any financial support from the state respondents. So in this context, the council has produced for the court a statement dated 20/11/2024, which reflects that from 2013 itself, the petitioner has been given the terminal benefits of a deceased husband, and that presently family pension is also being paid. She therefore, the council also thereafter relied on judgments passed by this court in similar cases. Whereby no case chief last sentence has also placed reliance on certain judgments passed by this court in support of a case. Shlasi submits that the application of the petitioner also has been made after a considerable lapse of time, and in the scheme and concept of time, and as such at this stage deserves no further consideration. Stop. Next paragraph. A further counsel for the parties. Stop. Therefore, indeed, it is an undisputed proposition that compassionate ground appointment is allowed or granted to family members of a deceased employee to tide over imminent financial hardship. Stop. In most cases, the appointment of compassionate grounds is made under a scheme formulated for a specific purpose. Stop. In the state of Meghalaya, such a scheme had existed, which was known as the, what was it known as? Such a scheme existed, which, however, stood abolished with effect from 24/11/2010. As such, by the abolishment of this scheme, no further appointment compassionate grounds have been made. Stop. Next paragraph. This court has also noted that recommendations have been made by respondent number 6 for consideration of the case of the petitioner. But considering the fact that firstly the petitioner is receiving financial assistance, secondly that the scheme of compassionate ground, the scheme for compassionate appointment no longer exists, and thirdly, in view of the lapse of time, no grounds have been made out for any directions to issue from this court. Accordingly, in view of the observations made above, the matter is closed and disposed of. Copy of the communication dated 20 and 2024 is made part of the record and marked as excess.
Item 30.
Yes, Lordship. As per the last order, dated 02/4/2024, dated 02/4/2025, they are supposed to get further instruction. 02/4/2025, my lord. This matter was heard at length, and then this honorable court has asked them to reduce the status of the pension whether any person is receiving. So government has taken time for further instruction.
Yes, MS.
Lordship, the pension has not been paid to anybody, Lordship. It has not been paid to anyone, neither to the petitioner nor to the private respondent.
Oh, you are paying?
Yes, that is the instruction. It has not been paid. There was a wrong submission earlier. The pension has been stopped. It has not been paid to anybody.
Who are you?
I'm the second wife, Lordship.
And you are first wife?
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, I'm legally married and then legally married wife.
You're not being paid pension anybody. Why?
It has not been paid to anybody because
Why?
of the Lordship, the claim and counterclaims by the parties. So the department is not able to finalize to whom the pension is to be paid, Lordship. immediately after the death of the deceased employee, the petitioner filed a claim application in the department claiming 50% of the pension. So that
Now, on what basis you're claiming?
No, because
Where are documents you annex?
I have
Birth certificate?
Yes, birth certificate.
Where the birth certificate?
Your Lordship, it is there in the annexure.
Name of Father
Annexure
Albert
1.
K. Sangma.
Yes, annexure 1. Then the annexure 2 is there. That is a birth certificate. And I'm also enclosing the Rangbasnong certificate where I was satisfied that we were, of course, living husband and wife, but no legally married. That is
2 children.
First, legally married wife is first claim.
Yes.
You know that your children will get some benefit.
Yes, Lordship. So yes, Lordship. That's what I'm saying. At least my children is also entitled for some. Lordship can grant some.
Grant some. How old is the children now?
Now, as of the instruction, they are around 22 and
married.
Not married. Both of them are still studying, pursuing their
Your
studies.
Lordship, both the children of the petitioner had attained the age of majority, Your Lordship.
One is about 18 years, another is about
23 years.
20.
One is born on 3503 and the other is born on 07.
However, both of them are still, of course, they are attained the age of maturity. Even then, the mother is now is a housewife only. They don't have any, just going from one place to another, just working that daily wages.
No, Your Lordship, that's not true, Your Lordship. The
Why
petitioner
should
is
one place
working.
for?
No, I mean for working.
Oh.
Actually, I mean an employee.
You're unemployed.
Not employee.
Your Lordship, the petitioner is working. If I'm not mistaken, the petitioner is working in civil hospital.
Not working. That is just an allegation. If any help, they can bring the protest. But it's a clear instruction. She's not working at all. Since from this one prior to the death of the husband, even now also, of course, going from somebody's house only. It is difficult. I'm not claiming. At least the children, if they can. Something should be given to children, then I'm not pressing so much that should be given to 50% or that court can take a discretionary view and then.
What discretion?
Because that judgment also is at least the children at least something that they are entitled. Of course, they have attained the age of maturity. Of course, 19. Another is running 18, 19, and then it's 20, about 22, 23 years.
But Your Lordship, if we come to Rule 48, Your Lordship, of the Meghalaya Civil Service Pension Rules, Your Lordship, is very clear, Your Lordship, that the first category.
Yes, your first claim. There's no doubt about that. That is not in dispute. Only that what to do, what is. Your children also is 93. No, that's all right.
Grown up.
The wife is entitled to the family pension. Give them something from the other terminal benefits.
It's at least something that
Are you
not
in
be
contact?
50%.
Are you in contact with the petitioner?
No.
Do you
Last
know her?
time, both a party have
Are you
come.
staying in Garo Hills or you staying in Shillong?
In Garo Hills. I'm staying
So you
I'm staying in Shillong, there in the Lumpering.
died where?
Your Lordship, he died when Your Lordship in my residence.
Died in Garo Hills.
Yes, Your Lordship. And I have took care of him, and I had paid the funeral, Your Lordship.
No, he took the voluntary retirement. After that, he went.
No, Your Lordship.
He died where? He died with the
On
first wife.
10/5/2024.
I mean, he wasn't
took
staying.
the-
He was not cohabiting.
No, he took the voluntary retirement only on 7. After 3 days, he
2
died.
days, 3 days after he retired, he died.
Otherwise, he was staying with the second wife only for 25 years. The Rangbasnong document, so it's
No, the Rangbasnong document isn't reliable.
Yes, we will not.
Rangbasong document in one case gave 2 certificates.
Yes, Your
The
Lordship.
same person's born on 2 dates. How is that possible?
But in the birth certificate, otherwise.
Your Lordship, I would like to rely my submission, Your Lordship.
No, 1 second. Only are you the same Albert K. Sangma or it's not Albert, because they have no idea about your existence. That's the first wife.
No.
She knew that your deceased husband had, or did you know that deceased husband, yes, MSM, that had another wife? You don't
No,
know.
no, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, the petitioner is a complete stranger, Lordship. Even the relatives of the deceased person doesn't know him, Your
No,
Lordship.
what happened is when
Doesn't know her.
we know the news when he died, we went to
No, Your Lordship. There's nothing on record, Your Lordship.
They were not allowing, the first wife were not allowing them.
No,
Because
Your Lordship.
prior to that, we also don't know of course, that is the unofficial statement. Before that, he was with us, and then we know the news and whatever. But after
All
the death,
police like this only. Wherever they get posted, they.
That is true, my lord. There are many cases like that. It is pending in district council also claiming.
Many.
Even here
All
also.
police are the worst culprits of this.
This is he wrongly informed that he don't have the wife. That's why we are living together.
He didn't tell anybody, that means.
No, Your Lordship. In the petition is clear, Your Lordship, that they knew that the deceased had already had a wife and 2 Your Lordship.
Oh, you look after the fine rights also. How do you establish that your second wife at all? Where's the certificate?
But birth certificate is there. The father's name. Just only
Same Albert. How do you know?
Same Albert.
How would a court go into that?
It's the same Albert.
Same Albert.
Same Albert. Birth certificate separated type copy is page 30. Certificate following information taken from the original record of birth, Shillong Municipal Board. Name Neris Armarak, female, but so and so.
What to do? How do
Name of the
solve
father,
this?
Albert.
It's not a legal problem also. It's a
Albert Sharma.
social problem. Yes.
Your Lordship, I want to rely one judgment, Your Lordship, which is identical, Your Lordship, to this case.
Let's see what case is that. Passed by this court only.
Passed by the Honorable Guwahati High Court, Your Lordship.
Oh yes. No, what is the declaration of legally married wife? He doesn't
Your
dispute
Lordship,
that.
in
He
this
doesn't
case,
dispute that. All he's asking is, look, like I was married to him. Give me some money, like that's all.
yes, Your Lordship, but the petitioner is not entitled to receive.
You give them some settlement from the terminal benefits that you'll get. You give them something.
But Your Lordship, if you come to Rule 48, it's very clear, Your
We
Lordship.
don't Rule 48 here. You're first claimant, right? But then you apply Supreme Court judgment now. If they're children of whatever it might be the age, this court can order that you pay 50% to them also. If they're the issues that have come out from that union which the petitioner had with your husband.
But
So he has to pay for his, even though he's gone, but he has to pay for his misdeeds also. Why should that innocent people suffer? So don't apply law. Don't 48 will have no application.
But Your Lordship,
We know
the
very
claim-
well. We know very well who's the first claimant, who's the amendment is there, who's entitled to family pension, who's entitled to first unmarried daughter, married daughter. All those things are there. You give them something.
But Your Lordship, the petitioner is encouraging legality acts, Lordship.
Encouraging?
Illegality acts, Lordship.
Encouraging?
Illegality acts, Lordship. The petitioner had already knew, Your Lordship, that the deceased had already had a wife, Lordship.
So are we sitting here moral police? Not a question of moral police. You take instructions. Might be major, but even then, they give them some amount. And then you can, otherwise, factually, Yes, take instructions. I mean, at least aim. Please allow 2 weeks time to obtain such instruction. Give them something.
32.
1 lakh will do.
They can get this
What are the total amounts?
because they're getting more than
The daughters
so
are unmarried. One is 23 years, one is 18 years.
Yeah, so
they're getting more than 10 lakh only.
In the birth certificate, the name of the deceased employee is the
that
father.
that's why we're not accepting arguments regarding 48 has no meaning. 48 also legitimate children also are entitled now. It's expanded, so no question of that. So you say how much you're going to give them, that's all. They're entitled to some relief.
Much
I
less.
don't feel order from here only. We'll take how much is going to all the term benefit you're going to get. Let him, because those are term benefits which husband is accrued, and a little bit of that he should go to the children that he has fathered. He's a father, of course. That is why. Yes.
32.
Much less, Lordship.
Lordship, I'm praying, Lordship, if this matter can be taken up on Monday, Lordship. Lanesh is on his legs, Lordship.
Where? In Parasaji's court?
Lordship.
Okay.
Monday, Lordship.
It's all right, Your Lordship.
Where? What? This interim order is operating?
Lordship.
You are
This
here,
is regarding that Lady King staff who had been suspended, Your Lordship.
Lanesh Senior is leading, Lordship. I have some difficulty, Lordship. Monday, Lordship, I'm praying.
All have to be under the wings of the senior. No one can even speak, that means. Yes, I request Mr. Chanda list the matter to 2 weeks. Yes.
Lordship, I'm praying, Lordship, if it can be taken on Monday, Lordship. There is some urgency, Lordship.
It was honestly you argued today. The court's bending over backwards accommodating lawyers, and it was full advantage of taken off.
Next week,
you know,
Lordship.
adjournments have been taken wholesale.
Lordship, praying for
There's
next
no
week,
point,
Lordship.
there's no point in after 1 week. There's no point in making hearing lists also.
Lordship.
None.